Hey, my name is Marko Filipovic. I am the CEO and founder of BooSend, and I'm super excited to announce a brand new update we just pushed out today. And this update is huge. It is going to completely change the game of how you can actually automate things on Instagram. And I'm not talking about some small update in BooSend. But instead, today I'm going to show you how you can now connect BooSend inside of Claude, which is then going to allow you to be on your phone, you can be on your computer, and you can just literally talk to Claude, and Claude will be able to build your automations. It can look through your leads, it can look through your messages, find you hot leads, tell you how to reply to them, and then you just have to go into BooSend, send a message, or you can just have Claude, as I said, build the entire automation, build the entire AI agent, and then set it live inside of BooSend. Now, for most of you, if you're currently using AI to create content, you're probably using something like Claude to actually come up with a script for your video. This is actually going to allow you to tell after that script, you can literally tell Claude to then go ahead and build you your automation inside of BooSend and turn it on so that way you can post your video. And Claude will be able to build the entire workflow, set it live, and you never have to go into BooSend again. So let's go over to my computer and I'll show you how this actually looks like. So now the first step that you have to do is you actually have to go over to BooSend.ai and you have to sign up and have your account. Now if you go below this video, you'll have an option to sign up for completely free, so that way you can try this out. Now when you sign up and you create your account, from that point on, you're good to go inside of BooSend. That's it. All you have to do now is you actually have to go inside of Claude. So what we want to do first is we actually want to press on this plus button, and when you press on it, you're going to see the option for connectors. Now, what connectors are inside of Claude is basically a way for you to connect Claude to external tools, so that way Claude can do things for you. Now, you can connect different tools like Notion and any other tool. I mean, Claude has hundreds of connectors that you can connect. Now, you can do the same with BooSend. So this will literally give Claude access to control your entire BooSend account. So what you want to do to actually get this started is you want to press on Manage Connectors. Of manage connectors, you want to basically press on this plus, and then you'll have the option to add a custom connector. You want to press on add custom connector. You want to call this connector BooSend, and then after you've entered the name, you just want to click here and you're going to enter the URL that you're given below. Now after you do this, you're going to need an MCP URL, which you can actually find in the Notion document I've attached below this video. It walks you through this entire setup process. This document looks something like this. And if you scroll down, you'll see all of the guides on how you can actually go ahead and add a new custom connector. However, what we want to focus on is this area here, enter the BooSend details. Inside of here, you're going to see this URL. You just want to take the URL and copy it. Once you've copied that URL, you can just go back into Claude, you paste that URL over, and you just have to press add. Once you've done this, you're going to see BooSend right here. Now, when BooSend is connected, you actually have to authenticate. Now, it automatically figured out my BooSend account because I'm logged in my browser. If for some reason your BooSend account was not automatically connected, let me show you how that would look like. So let me disconnect my BooSend account, just like this. So you will see a page like this. If this is your first time connecting it, you're going to see it grayed out as BooSend, and you're going to have the option to connect on the right side. When you press connect, it is actually going to go ahead and redirect you to an external page, where it's now going to use BooSend to automatically authenticate you. So just make sure you're logged in and sign up on BooSend, and this is going to literally handle the entire setup for you. Now the BooSend connector has access to do everything. Now, what else can you do? Well, you can actually create automations, you can set the automations live, you can create new knowledge bases, so you can literally work with Claude to build your knowledge base, and then you can tell it to create that knowledge base in BooSend. You can use Claude to create tracking links. So inside of BooSend, in the Apps tab, you have the option to actually build tracking links, so you can see how many times somebody pressed on a link. Now you can use Claude to literally create these tracking links for you. So you can give it a link and say, make me a tracking link. You can see how many AI credits you've used. You can see your BooSend account's analytics. You can see how many times an automation has had executions. You can see your sessions. You can see your stats. Literally everything inside of BooSend you can see right here. You can manage your subscription. You can view your Telegram messages. You can get literally anything you want right here. It is absolutely crazy, but this is now a way that you can have your personal DM automation manager working for you. It creates a brand new employee that is fully trained, fully able to work within BooSend. Now, as a disclaimer, this cannot actually send messages to people. It cannot delete contacts. It cannot do any destructive actions. This is fully designed to work like your employee doing work inside of BooSend. So with this, you can connect this to your Claude. And now if I go back into my new chat with Claude, now I can ask it some questions. So for example, I can ask it, how many new contacts did I get this month? And then what you want to do at the end is you just want to tell it, use the BooSend connector. Once you've said that, you can simply send this message out And Claude is now going to be able to use the BooSend connector to actually find this out for me. You can see here it is asking if you want to get dashboard stats for BooSend. I will set always allow, and now it is going to take a couple of seconds, but it is literally looking into my BooSend and it is going to get the live stats right away. So let me press allow. If this is your first time, you may have to allow all of these features because this is what is required actually for Claude to be able to interact with BooSend. So now that it has done it, it is going to figure everything out and it'll give me the answer. So let's see. Okay, so now Claude has finished giving me the answer and it has told me that it found 42 new contacts and that we have over 972 contacts in our database, and it is then also able to tell me their names and everything like that. So this is how this works. However, the limits of this are absolutely endless. So you can build automations, get stats, manage your entire account, and now you can do all of it through Claude. And the crazy part is you can do it on your phone. So you can be out of the house. Let's say you need to build an automation. You just go into Claude, you tell it to build your automation and to publish it live. And this is how you can now simplify the process of DM automations. So go ahead, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. Click the link below, sign up for BooSend. You can get the Notion guide that I just showed you that's going to walk you through this entire process. And go ahead, set up this connector so you no longer have to manually manage your DMs. And this is how you can create your own AI DM automation employee. It will be on your phone everywhere you go, and you can just text it to build your automations right within Claude, which is the app you already use anyways. If you want to get started with this, just click the link below. You can sign up for BooSend for completely free, so that way you can try this out. And you also have the link to the Notion doc right below, so that way you can literally just follow it step by step and add your BooSend connector into Claude. I will see you in the next video.